All right, let's dive into this one.
Yeah.
The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. We got our notes, some reviews, a few articles.
Okay.
You ready to unearth some insights?
I think so, yeah. I'm ready.
Buckle up.
All right.
It's going to get intense.
Intense is right. Basgiath War College, where this all takes place.
Oh.
Brutal training ground for dragon riders, man.
Right. Not your average school.
No, not at all.
It's like survival course with wings and fire.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's where we meet Violet.
Violet Sorrengail.
Yeah. Wouldn't think she's cut out for this life.
Mm.
She's got physical limitations, and her mother, talk about pressure.
Oh, I know.
Powerful general.
Ah.
Practically forces her into this world.
Interesting, isn't it? Just throws her in, sink or swim.
Yeah.
You know, confront her weaknesses.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the mom?
I'm still wrestling with that one.
I hear ya.
Tough love, or is there something more there?
Right.
But one thing is for sure.
Yeah.
Violet's not backing down.
No.
And then there's this whole dragon situation.
The dragons.
It's not just hopping on a scaly beast and taking off.
No.
Right. It's,
way more to it.
They choose their riders.
Yeah.
And this bond, it's crazy.
Lifelong.
Powerful.
So powerful. It's key.
To the whole world, right?
It's understanding this whole world.
It's not just about riding.
Yeah.
This connection, it grants abilities.
Abilities. It enhances magic.
Magic offers guidance.
Built-in mentor.
Like a fire-breathing mentor.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
Right.
So speaking of fire, let's talk about the dark magic.
Oh.
It's not just a cool backdrop.
No.
This is woven into the dragon bond.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
So wielding this, it comes with risks.
For sure.
Ethical dilemmas.
Big time.
Did you find yourself questioning, like, what choices you would make?
All the time.
If you were in her shoes?
Constantly.
Right.
Yeah.
But the magic's captivating.
It is.
But honestly, it's the relationships that hooked me.
Interesting.
Especially the ones at Basgiath.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's such high stakes, right?
Extremely high.
Rivalries, alliances.
Shifting constantly.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Like, you can feel the tension every page.
Who do you trust when your survival is on the line?
Exactly. Yarros makes you question everyone.
Yes.
You're guessing until the very end.
Right. And then amidst all this danger and this uncertainty, there's this spark of romance.
A little romance.
Violet's drawn to another student.
Okay.
But this isn't your, typical love story.
Yeah, not at all.
It's different.
Definitely slow burn develops against this backdrop of constant danger, intense competition.
Right.
Do you think the setting made it more believable?
I think it definitely ups the stakes.
Yeah.
Any day could be your last.
It's true.
It really makes you rethink connection.
It does.
Doesn't it?
For sure.
Makes every moment precious.
Yeah.
And you see that in their relationship.
Absolutely.
But it's not just a love story. I mean, the romance doesn't overshadow the theme.
This is about Violet.
Self-discovery.
Resilience.
It just adds another layer.
Enhances it. It adds another layer to her evolution.
And speaking of evolution, hers is what resonated most with me.
Yeah.
It's not just about becoming a dragon rider.
No.
This is about defying expectations and finding strength within.
Right. You're rooting for her.
Constantly.
Breaking free.
Breaking free from these limitations that others are putting on her.
So empowering.
It's incredible.
It shows us that strength isn't always physical.
Right.
It's about resilience, determination, pushing beyond what you thought possible.
Did you find yourself drawing parallels to your own life?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've all felt underestimated at some point, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like that moment you realize you're capable of so much more than people give you credit for.
Absolutely.
Violet embodies that perfectly.
She does, yeah.
She becomes this symbol of defying those limits.
Finding your own fourth wing, so to speak.
I love that.
Right.
And that message, that's what makes this resonate far beyond just the fantasy.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Like she's saying, hey, look, I might not be who you expected,
right,
but I'm going to prove you wrong.
Right.
And the way she does it, with willpower and determination.
It's inspiring.
It's inspiring. It's like we all have that potential.
We do.
In us.
And it's not just about her own strength, right?
Yeah.
Her relationships are crucial, especially with the other riders.
Yeah, and her dragon.
And her dragon, of course.
Yeah.
They challenge her. They support her.
Help her become the best version.
The best version of herself.
Yeah.
Did those bonds resonate with you at all?
Absolutely. Made me think about the people in my own life. Who push me to grow.
Yeah.
Who believe in me even when I doubt myself.
It's powerful, right?
It is. It's like we don't have to go it alone.
We don't. There's strength and connection.
Yeah.
Especially in a world as harsh as Basgiath.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But it's not all sunshine and roses.
Right.
Yarros doesn't shy away from the darker stuff.
Oh, no.
Betrayal, manipulation, violence. It's all there woven into the story.
She has to constantly figure out who she can trust.
Who to trust, exactly, keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Oh, for sure.
You never know who's going to turn on her next.
Right.
Really highlights that psychological impact,
Yeah.
of living in survival mode all the time.
Did that add to the suspense for you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It creates this tension that just permeates the whole story.
You're always wondering, like,
questioning motives.
who's genuine?
Right.
Who's got an ulterior motive?
It makes you realize trust is precious.
It is.
And it's fragile.
Especially in this world.
Especially there. And makes her journey that much more compelling.
I think so. She's not just fighting, like, external threats.
Yeah.
She's dealing with people.
The complexities of relationships.
In this crazy pressure cooker.
And a pressure cooker. Exactly.
And that's what makes this more than just a fantasy novel.
I agree.
Yarros takes these extraordinary elements.
The dragons, magic.
Yeah, and uses them to explore these universal themes.
Courage.
Resilience.
Tower of connection.
It resonates on so many levels. You're invested in the action.
Yeah.
The romance.
The world.
The world building.
Yeah.
But then there's these deeper questions, too.
About loyalty, sacrifice, finding your place.
When everything feels chaotic.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
And within those themes, we see how Yarros redefines courage.
Yeah.
It's not about being fearless. It's about facing your fears.
Right. Even when they threaten to.
Consume
you.
Violet's vulnerability for moments of doubt.
Make her bravery so powerful.
Yeah.
It makes it relatable,
We all struggle with fear.
We do. Self-doubt.
Seeing her push through it.
Yeah.
Choose to act.
It's so empowering.
It's a reminder
that true courage isn't the absence of fear.
Right.
It's moving forward anyway.
In spite of it.
And that choice, it's tied to something bigger.
Yeah.
The people we love.
The causes we believe in.
Exactly.
And that brings us to loyalty and sacrifice.
In a world like Basgiath.
Yeah. Where survival is a constant battle.
Loyalty can be a strength.
And a weakness.
A double-edged sword.
Did you grapple with that at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It can bind people together.
Right.
Create unbreakable bonds.
Yeah.
But it can lead to tough choices.
Sacrifices that test us.
What are we willing to endure?
It makes you ask yourself, like,
big questions.
What would I sacrifice?
Yeah.
Where do I draw the line?
And those questions, they linger.
They do.
After you finish the book.
They make you think about your own relationships.
Your own values.
And that's good storytelling, isn't it?
The best kind.
Like, it sparks these internal conversations, these moments of reflection.
Exactly.
And they extend beyond the pages. Beyond the pages, I agree.
So while the fourth wing delves into these heavier themes, it doesn't lose sight of the adventure.
No.
The excitement.
The dragon.
Yes, soaring through the sky.
It's a balance, right?
It is.
Living right.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
But it makes you think. Question. It's that combo.
Entertainment and introspection.
That makes it so compelling.
I agree.
And speaking of introspection, one element we haven't touched on.
Was that?
Family.
Ah, yes, family's so important.
Especially Violet's relationship with her mom.
General Sorrengail.
Right. Formidable.
Powerful woman.
It's a study in power expectation.
The struggle to forge your own path.
Did you find their interactions as captivating as I did?
Absolutely. You can sense the love, the respect.
Yeah.
But also the tension.
Yeah.
The pressure to live up to those expectations.
Yeah, it's a battle between duty and desire.
Right.
And it's not just mothers and daughters.
No.
We see similar dynamics throughout the book.
Highlighting those complexities of family.
It's a reminder that family isn't always blood. It's the people we choose.
Yeah.
The ones who support us, challenge us.
And help us become who we're meant to be.
And that's a powerful message.
Especially in the story about finding your tribe.
Your place in the world.
I agree.
It makes you think about your own chosen family, you know?
It does.
The people who've shaped you, supported you, pushed you.
Yeah.
Who comes to mind for you.
Oh, so many.
Right.
It's amazing to think about how those relationships really mold us.
Yeah.
Especially when you're facing challenges like Violet does. I mean, she's constantly adapting, you know?
Yeah.
Digging deep.
Finding strength.
Finding a strength she never knew she had.
And that's where this whole fourth wing idea really clicks.
It clicks.
It's about uncovering that potential, that inner strength, that maybe surprises even us.
Yeah.
Did that resonate with you?
I think we can all relate to that, right? That moment when we're pushed
Yeah.
and we discover this resilience we didn't know we had.
It's like, whoa, where did that come from?
Exactly. And Yarros captures that so well with Violet.
It's not about being someone else.
No.
It's about becoming the most authentic, powerful you.
The best version of yourself.
But that process,
Yeah.
it's rarely easy.
Oh, it's tough.
It's full of setbacks, doubts,
Absolutely.
moments of terror.
Right. And that's what makes her courage so powerful.
Yeah.
It's choosing to act even when it feels impossible.
Do you remember that scene where, what was it? When she,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to give too much away, but
Right.
when she, man, it gave me chills.
It's a powerful scene.
It perfectly shows choosing courage even when it feels like you can't.
Yeah, and it's not always these big, grand gestures, you know?
No.
It's the small choices
It's them everyday stuff
that shape
that
it.
shape who we become.
And that's such a good message for anyone who's ever felt
Like they're not enough.
like they're not enough. Yeah.
Violet's story says, hey, we all have that capacity
We do.
for courage, resilience, for pushing those boundaries.
It's like she's saying, I might be scared, I might be uncertain, but I'm not letting that stop me.
From fighting for what she believes in,
Yeah.
from becoming who she wants to be.
That's something we can all hold on to, no matter what we're facing.
The fourth wing is so much more than just fantasy.
It is.
It's about finding your own strength, your own people,
your own path.
when the world feels chaotic.
Yeah. Overwhelming.
And if you're looking for a book to make you feel empowered,
Inspire.
ready to embrace your own fourth wing moment,
This deep dive has hopefully given you a taste.
it has. It's a wild ride.
Oh, it is. Full of twists and turns, breathtaking moments.
But it's a story about the human spirit.
At its core.
It's about courage, resilience, love.
And those themes, as we've seen, they go way beyond the pages.
You do. So what will your fourth wing be?
Think about it.
Explore those hidden depths.
Don't underestimate your potential to soar.
And until our next deep dive,
Keep questioning.
keep exploring.
Keep pushing those limits.
The world's waiting for you to spread your wings.